Okay, look, yeah, we used to kick it like it was nothing. Every other sentences, bickering and fussing. Wonder where the love went. Wasn't like the others. Used to cuddle that night. Now we fight for the covers. It's always something. Say I never buy you nothing, and the guy you stand in front of ain't the guy you fell in love with. Well, whatever. No communication whatsoever. I used to write you letters, now I hardly even text you to show you my affection. You don't even cook breakfast like you used to. Now it's orange juice and Fruit Loops. We used to read the Quran before we went to sleep. Now we watch Lifetime and then drift to sleep. Used to talk about marriage. Now you just bicker to your parents, asking them for answers. Since when did we get so damaged? Let me know something, I don't really understand it, god damn it. God damn it. Yeah, god damn it. I'm with Trev on the air. And you know we do this shit and we don't never care.
Ladies and gentlemen, drinkers, stoners, and sobers, you watching Under the Influence, and I'm with my guest Emcee Logic, out of Virginia Beach. So go ahead and tell them how long you been rapping, man.
I've been rapping probably since I was about 12 years old. I started just freestyling and just kind of hanging in the neighborhood with people was like the thing to do. So something to kind of
freestyling with your boys, having fun with it, fucking around.
Fucking around, whack as hell too. Terrible.
So what influenced you to really start laying down some tracks? Like was it a rapper or something?
Yeah, it was definitely DMX. When I heard slipping, falling, can't get it out. I was like, man, I gotta start writing because this shit is crazy. And I wanted to like lay stuff down just to have a song like that. You know what I'm saying? To have something that people can listen to consecutively, and that was probably the first song that I felt like, all right, man, I gotta start writing.
At what age did you realize that you was like, all right, I'm kind of dope at this rap and shit. Let me go ahead and take this shit kind of serious.
It's probably like, it's probably like 16 or 15, 16, because when you rapping, it's like all about like pride, and not all pride, but it's kind of a lot about pride and a lot about confidence. And when you about 16, you start talking to girls and you start really like getting into that whole thing, so you get a little confidence, and your dick get a little wet, and you
start feeling yourself.
I started feeling myself, so I started feeling my music and feeling, you know what I'm saying, I was battling, and
that probably got you better.
So that got me better with it. Absolutely, man.
And plus, you started going through more things at 16.
Yeah, 16,
more things to rap about.
Hell yeah.
You got more stuff to talk about on your music.
That's true.
If somebody was to listen to you for the first time, what would you want them to hear?
I would want them to, Water My Cheerios might be something, the first song I want people to hear, because it's kind of easy to get into, you know what I'm saying? But to me, one of my favorite songs is, it's like choosing a baby. It might
Can't pick your favorite.
Yeah, it might be Yesterday's Tomorrow off of Do or Die, because it has poetry in it, and it has a message in it, and I just felt like I pinpointed my message in that so well. So that would be the first song that I guess I would want people to hear. But I don't know. I think Water on My Cheerios does its job because, you know, it's about real things, and like even people from my neighborhood, that's their favorite shit. So it's like, man, what can I say? I'm just at the end of the day, I'm kind of a messenger. So, you know.
Tell you to blaze like 2 blunts, listen to this shit, man. I got on his YouTube shit,
nigga, man,
and just search his shit and just start listening to that shit, man. I blaze like 2 blunts.
If you're a Klitschko, you would know. You would know.
If I hear it, I'll know it. If I heard it,
yeah.
And that's one of my favorites.
But yeah, he got some tight shit, yeah. I know a lot of your tracks, they produced by Absolute. Talk about y'all chemistry, because y'all got a real good chemistry. I can tell. It's like your lyrics and his production, it like mesh well together. It's like that he already know, you know, what you gonna bring to the beat. It's like you automatically bring, because you already know what kind of production you gonna have. What kind of chemistry y'all got?
Man, me and him was roommates at Virginia State University, and we ain't really talk to each other because I don't really talk much unless I know you like that.
Yeah.
And he don't really talk much unless he knows somebody else like that. But I heard he produce. Everybody in college produce. Like, everybody is a producer or a rapper or some shit like that. So I just really was like, okay. But then, you know, I would see him make beats, and then I played my record for him. I played a couple of records for him, and he just was feeling them, and I was feeling his beats. So the whole time we was roommates, I don't think we did one song together. I think we might have did one thing or whatever, but after that, we just kind of magnetated towards each other. It's just like we gravitated towards each other after being roommates, and we used to share packs of noodles and all that stuff, and just, you know what I'm saying, just being broke and hungry in college and shit like that. So after that, you know, he would send me beats, and it just was like the same stuff he's into, I'm into. Wu-Tang Clan, Ninth Wonder.
So y'all just clicked like that.
Yeah, it just was just,
clicked.
you know, and he just a real dude, and we always.
And y'all been through shit together.
Yeah, we been through some shit together, man.
So y'all got that friendship and that same, you know.
Yeah, that's my brother,
same music,
man.
the same music knowledge.
Yeah, that's my
on
dude.
The same music stuff. So yeah, I can see how y'all click because it shows in y'all music. You can hear it.
He one of the only people that straight up give me input on my shit. Like, he was like, yo, I think your verse should be longer. I think this or whatever. He one of the only people that would actually do that. So, you know,
but he just getting you better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's all that is, man.
And I'm pretty sure it's some shit you hear in the beat. You know, add this.
Yeah. We try to.
Flowing with it. This and that.
Yeah.
That's how it's supposed to go.
So shout out.
Y'all supposed to share that. Y'all supposed to share y'all ideas and then bring them together, and that's how y'all create great shit.
And don't pull no punches with it either. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Creating your music, like how you get down in the studio, like before you start to get down, you know, writing your verses and developing a song. Like, what do you do to get ready for make a song?
Well, I usually I'll write at the most just weird times, but I don't like a whole lot of people around when I'm writing. I can write around a lot of people, but I just
you just like your peace and quiet.
Yeah, I gotta experience stuff.
Yeah,
and that's why I make music for my friends and family, because they the only people that's gonna directly understand it the first time they listen to it. And that's kind of what my writing process is. I just live and just do whatever, and then when I get in my own personal time where I'm not talking to nobody and I'm not, you know, whatever, and I'm just ghost for a little while, I'll write, and then, you know, it'll come out.
I haven't been to one of your shows, but I'm gonna get to the next one for sure.
Yeah,
but when you up there on stage, do you engage with the crowd? Like you grab the crowd's attention?
Yeah.
Like, how's your stage presence up there? Like,
man, I had a show. I had a show where I looked into a girl's eyes and was rapping a song to her.
What song was it?
Man, I ain't gonna tell you the song.
Dude, we want to know the song.
Alright, man. Look, the song was called "Love Her," and I was rapping this shit on stage and looking to the girl's eyes. Yeah, and I like to get real personal when I'm on stage, whatever song it is, because I mean the shit. And if I'm rapping a aggressive song, just know I mean it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not one of these people out here that's for all the theatrics and lasers and all that other shit. I don't really need any of that. Like, I would like the best show I can do is like a real hip hop show. Like, one of the best performers of all time to me is like Busta Rhymes or KRS-One.
Yeah.
It's not nobody like.
So you on stage, you getting involved with the song, like you.
Yeah, I get in the crowd.
You out there performing, yeah.
I give the crowd the mic or whatever if they know the song or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just to make them. I want people to feel like it's a real hip hop show. Not nothing.
You feel like you at a party or something.
Yeah, like you. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Get that whole vibe.
Hell yeah.
I feel like that's important for a hip hop artist.
Man, that's probably the most important thing.
Because that's where you can go and really, you know, really personally hear the songs. It's one thing listening to it from your speakers. It's another thing going up there,
going to the
crowd,
shows,
seeing them on stage performing, and hearing them. hearing them spit the lyrics and seeing them spit the lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's when you hear an artist be the most. Yeah, and that's when you hear the artist be the most hungry.
You do comics too, right?
Yeah, yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Talk about your tell us about your comics. What you worked on before, what you working on now, what you hope to do with it in the future.
Well, I've been drawing since I was probably like 3 years old. My older brother used to draw. He used to sit on the floor in the living room and draw, like all kids do. I used to do what my older brother did, so I used to sit there and draw with him.
Yeah, so he put the pen in your hand.
Yeah. You know, he really didn't put the pen in my hand. I just used to do what he did, and it just to piss him off because I was copying him. But he used to just, you know, let me do it or whatever. So I never stopped. I remember the first time I ever made a comic, and y'all probably remember this. Y'all probably remember doing this, but you had this piece of paper. It was like a piece of paper, and it was like probably like it looked like an 8x11 piece of paper, but horizontal, and it would have a clear space on the top and a bunch of lines on the bottom. So it would have a space to draw stuff, and on the bottom it would have just big spaces to write big ass letters on. Yeah, and it was newsprint. I remember that shit clear as day, man. And I used to draw on stuff like that, and that was my favorite thing to do in school. That was literally the only reason I went to school for a long time. For like 3 years, like 1st to 3rd grade, and that was like the start of my comic thing, and it kind of meshes with hip hop. It was the same thing with that. Like I just wanted to write stories and like make people like them. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of what started that, and it evolved to different stories. And I had a million different comic books that never seen the light of day, but that's just something that's always been a part of me. You know what I'm saying? And I got a comic now called Stray Dog and Duck, and I don't want to get into too much detail because it's not where I want it yet, you know. But it'll definitely be released soon, and you know that's of me, written by me, drawn by me, colored by me, everything's by me. So you know, just look out for that soon.
That's what's up.
You know.
So what you gonna release that on, like a blog or what?
It'll probably be on my own website. It was on my own website for a while, but I took it off because I had to make some changes. But yeah, it'll be on my own website, straydogandduck.com, and you can check it out then. But until then, you know, just hold tight because it's not ready yet.
How you do your character development? Like what do you draw from? Different personalities.
Yeah, different people that I meet, and a lot of character development is through people that I know, and personalities that I know and grew up with, or whatever, or people that I meet, and you know, cartoons that I watch. I still watch cartoons, like all the time. That's probably all I watch. For real.
Cartoons.
Hell yeah.
You don't fuck with The Simpsons?
I love The Simpsons, but I haven't watched it in a long time, man.
I like the old ones, man.
Yeah. I don't catch it, man. I remember watching The Simpsons when I ain't had cable, and it was on Fox, and I just, you know, but yeah. I ain't watched The Simpsons in a minute, man.
What message are you sending through your art?
I want people to know, like, I kind of want people to know me like my friends know me, but that's kind of impossible because none of them niggas take me seriously. You know? Like, seriously, they take me seriously as far as what I do and whatever, but they know, like, they know me, the real me, so it's like, they kind of know, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That there's different sides to me, and when I come out in different music, they know, you know what I'm saying? If I do an aggressive song, they know what that is. Or if I do a conscious song, they know what that is. Or if I do a song talking about some crazy shit, they know what that is. Yeah. And I just want people to know me a little bit like my peoples do. You know what I'm saying? And besides that, I want people to be inspired because I was inspired by DMX and Nas and Outkast and Scarface and KRS-One, and I could just go down the line. Rakim,
Legend.
LL, whoever. You know what I'm saying? I listen to it all, and I was inspired by them, and I just want to. Kids younger than me, maybe I can be a inspiration to them. Like maybe I can be the reason they want to start rapping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But to the older cats, you know, that maybe think that I'm trying to be retro, that's kind of one thing that kind of bothers me. I want them to know that, like, I'm myself. I'm not trying to be nothing. Like, I'm not trying to be like your fucking favorite rapper. I don't want to be that dude. I want to be me.
Yeah, you just rap about what you know.
Yeah, so. But the main thing is just inspiring people, and for the people that get it, to really get it. Like, don't listen to it thinking that I'm trying to sound like somebody, because I'm not. You know what I'm saying? But I just want people to get it. Just get it. You know what I'm saying? And get me. And if you don't, carry your motherfucking ass, because I don't give a fuck.
Go ahead and tell everybody where they can find your music, can find your comics, all that.
You can find my music at emceelogic.bandcamp.com, and you can find me on the Emcee Logic on Twitter. On Instagram, it's Emcee Logic. On Facebook, if you're not my friend, I don't fucking want your ass to be. No way. And you know, that's pretty much it. Anything else, just follow all of those things, and you'll find it. And yeah, that's where you can find me. You can find me where you find me. Google me. That's what people say. Google my shit, nigga. Find
All right, these are concluding questions. I'm gonna shoot you some quick questions. You shoot me some quick answers back. All right.
All right, word. Got you. Let's do it.
All right. What's the first thing you look at when you scoping a female? Like first thing, like you look at physically.
Since I'm a man, I look at ass, man. I do, man.
I'm with you.
But then I look at eyes after that. So you know what I'm saying. But ass first.
And then you go everywhere else.
Yeah, because you know, you look at a girl ass and she turn around, you like, never mind. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, eyes are second. Eyes are some of the most attractive things I can ever gaze eyes on. But I'm guilty, man. I look at ass first. Fuck it.
What's your favorite way to relax?
Drinking a beer with my dad. Drinking a beer with my pops, man.
That sound like the shit.
Hell yeah. Drinking a beer
That
with my
is the
pops,
shit.
man.
Biggest childhood celebrity crush? We all had one.
Oh, man.
We all had one.
Biggest childhood celebrity crush. Left Eye Lopez. Oh my God. Left Eye,
yeah,
man.
she was.
I remember.
Left Eye was legit.
Yeah, man. Me and my cousins. I remember this like yesterday. My brother TJ. His crush was Chili. My cousin Stephen, his crush was T-Bars, cause you know my cousin, he was older than us, so he was kind of the leader.
Yeah.
Mine was Left Eye, cause I'm left-handed. Man, I love that girl to death, man.
What's one thing that will always make you smile?
My friends.
That's real.
Them niggas be going in on my ass. My friends, we just joke, man. We just know.
And then after you have a bad day, that shit.
Hell yeah.
That shit just make you feel better, right?
Hell yeah, man. My friends, man. My friends. Always make me smile.
What's your favorite song on your favorite album?
One Love by Nas, Illmatic. Best song that ever made.
It's a good choice. Real good choice. All right, got some fill in the blank and finish the sentences.
All right, let's get it.
I say the sentence, you fill in the blank. If I could meet one person dead or alive, I would want to meet
Malcolm X.
I'm with you. Yeah, I'm with you on that. I have to travel to blank before I die.
Mecca.
Okay.
And Egypt. Gotta see them pyramids, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see them pyramids too, man.
Hell yeah.
If I could have one superpower, it would be blank.
Telepathy. I had to pronounce that right. I had to make sure man, that shit a hard word to pronounce. I need to know what people thinking, man. You know what I mean?
Hey,
fuck all that flying shit.
You get one up like that, man.
Hell yeah.
If I know what you're thinking.
Hell yeah. You know what type of women I have?
You gotta be able to turn that shit on and off though.
Yeah, cause
That
I
shit would be
can't.
worrisome as hell if that
you,
shit just going
I ain't
on
trying.
in your head.
I don't want
Nah.
to know what you think when you in the bathroom and shit.
No sir. I'm Emcee Logic and I'm under the influence of
Bush beer, that's the official beer of Southgate, Bayside Arms, Northridge, and everything in Bayside. And I'm under the influence of this old English, Blue Moons. I'm under the influence of my people. I'm under the influence of being upset and angry because of the recent events that happened with my young brother. And I'm under the influence of freeing Mamiya Abu Jamal. I'm under the influence of freedom for Sunday Ada Akoli. I'm under the influence of bringing home Asada Shakur, an innocent woman. I'm under the influence of
In Cuba?
in Cuba, yeah.
I don't know.
Hell
I don't
yeah.
know, man.
I'm under the influence of my people, and I just want people to know that, you know, it ain't no, it's nothing fake about what we're going over here. I'm under the influence of
Virginia.
VA,
Shit.
VA Beach, Bayside Arms, Bayside in general, period, man. Word. And that's it, nigga.
that's Emcee Logic. That's what he's under the influence of. Y'all check him out, fuck with him. His music dope. I fuck with it. You should fuck with it too.
It's alright. It ain't all.
Yeah, like, shit.